Welcome to the Villains Club. In every friend group, there's always that one person who says, "Why do I always end up with toxic people?" And the universe quietly whispers, "Sweetheart, because you keep dating the villains, not the cartoon villains with capes, the real psychological ones, the Dark Triad. 3 personalities so emotionally radioactive that psychologists literally named them after a triangle of evil. Today, we're not just opening the door on them. We're pulling the chair, turning on the spotlight, and saying, "Explain yourself. Let the show begin." The Dark Triad consists of first star, narcissism, the admire me or die personality. Second star is Machiavellianism, the I will manipulate you with a smile personality. And third star with us is psychopathy, the I don't feel anything, but I know you do personality. Think of them as the actor, the strategist, the predator. Actually, all of them are good actors. I don't know why they don't work in Hollywood instead of playing with people's feelings, for example. Anyway, Dr. Delroy Paulhus, the psychologist who coined the term in 2002, says, "These traits thrive in dating because they create instant attraction and long-term damage. The perfect recipe for terrible life choices." Narcissists. The charming disasters. We already met narcissists in the last episode, but today, let's focus on their romantic talents. Narcissists can do 3 things extremely well. 1. Imitate love. They don't love you. They love your admiration, but they can act love better than actors who win Oscars. If narcissists had careers, they'd win Best Manipulation in a Leading Role. 2. Make you doubt your reality. You say, "You hurt me." They say, "You're imagining things." You say, "You lied." They say, "You misunderstood." You say, "I want honesty." They say, "See, you're impossible." You turn into Sherlock Holmes, but instead of solving crimes, you're solving your own relationship. 3. Turn your boundaries into suggestions. Tell them, "I need space," they move closer. Tell them, "I'm done," they start a sequel. They're like apps you delete, but they keep reinstalling themselves. Machiavellians, the smiling strategists. If narcissists are loud, Machiavellians are quiet assassins. They don't blow up your life. They slide into it, step by step, like someone installing malware on your heart. Machiavellians manipulate through 1. Calculated charm. Not the explosive charm of narcissists, the subtle charm. The I understand you better than anyone charm. The don't worry, I've got a plan charm. They make you feel safe, but in reality, you're just a pawn in their long game. 2. Slow erosion of boundaries. One day, they borrow 20 minutes of your time. Next day, 2 hours. Next day, they own your entire schedule. And you're thanking them for being patient. 3. Strategic guilt. If guilt was a sport, Machiavellians would play for the national team. Example, you, "I don't like being lied to." Them, "After everything I've done for you," which is funny because they actually did nothing. 4. Information harvesting. They ask questions about your trauma not to comfort you, but to use it later. If life was chess, they'd always think 10 moves ahead and make you think you're winning. Psychopaths. The emotional black holes. Let's be clear. Not all psychopaths are murderers. Most aren't. but they are emotionally empty. Zero empathy, zero remorse, zero fear. Which in relationships means they hurt you without blinking. Psychopaths create attraction through 1. Hyperconfidence. They walk like they own the world. Sometimes they walk like they invented the world. Confidence is attractive, but this is confidence with the soul missing. 2. Intense eye contact. That I can see into your soul stare. Yeah. They're not seeing your soul. They're checking how easy it is to break it. 3. Dopamine-seeking behavior. They love danger, risk, chaos, and if none is available, they create it. The triangle of doom. How they manipulate relationships. 1. They create instant connection because they study you. They mimic your fears, dreams, personality. It's not chemistry, it's psychological identity theft. 2. They isolate you subtly, not by force, through emotional tricks. Your friends don't get us. Your family misjudges me. Let's keep our relationship private. Translation: I need you alone so I can edit your reality. 3. They activate your attachment wounds. They know exactly what to trigger. The fear of abandonment, the need for validation, the craving for affection, the childhood wound you hide from everyone. A dark triad partner can smell insecurity, the same way a shark smells blood. They create chaos, then offer calm. They cause the earthquake, then hand you the bandage, and you become grateful. This is the psychological equivalent of setting your house on fire, then giving you a cup of water. 5. They leave you addicted. The highs are too high. The lows are too low. Your nervous system becomes a hostage. Real-life examples. Example 1. The deep talk trap. They sit you down, stare into your eyes, and say something like, I understand your childhood trauma more than anyone. No, they don't. They just read your facial expressions like subtitles. Example 2. The compliment switch. Week 1, you're perfect. Week 6, you would be perfect if you tried harder. Week 12, you know, you really should fix yourself. Example 3. The instant passion. You share a basic detail like, I love chocolate. They respond, oh my god, same, soulmates. Relax, dear villain. Half the earth loves chocolate. Example 4. The fake empathy moment. You cry, they hug you. You think they care. In reality, they're thinking, excellent, emotional access granted. Example 5. The exit. One day, they vanish. No explanation, no closure, just a text. It's not you, it's timing. Yeah, the timing of their next target. Why you end up with them? It's not your fault, but there is a pattern. Dark Triad personalities attract empaths, people with anxious attachment, people with trauma histories, people who sincerely believe in the goodness of others, people who crave intensity, people who try to fix others. You weren't stupid, you were genuine, and they exploit genuine like a resource. How to protect yourself? 1. Don't trust intensity. Trust consistency. Intensity is a performance. Consistency is reality. 2. Don't fall for we connect so fast. That's trauma bonding, not love. 3. Learn slow love. Dark Triad personalities hate slow. Slow exposes them. 4. Watch how they treat people they don't need. Not how they treat you. How they treat waiters, parents, strangers. That's their real personality. 5. Set boundaries early. If they push once, warning. If they push twice, goodbye. If they push 3 times, run. 6. Don't explain your trauma early. You're giving them ammunition. The quiet truth. Here's the truth no one wants to admit. Dark Triad people don't destroy you. They destroy the wounds you refuse to look at. Painful? Yes. But after the dust settles, you rise with better boundaries, sharper intuition, stronger emotional muscles, and a radar for manipulation that never fails again. The villains teach the best lessons through the worst methods, but once you learn them, you never fall for the same darkness twice.